What's up, Soul Squad? They say, what's up, YouTube? I'm saying, what's up, Soul Squad? Welcome to my channel. It is what? TGIF. It is Friday. And guess what, guys? Long waited. I had so many requests for this, maybe almost a month ago. Peach cobbler, pound cake. That thumbnail look amazing, right? Let's get started. I'm going to tell you everything that you need. Before we get started, guys, guess what? Go check out Tennessee Nikki. I know I told you guys about her before, but she is still over there cooking, having fun, being delightful. I love her channel. I know you guys love her too, because some of you did what? You did subscribe. But don't forget, Tennessee Nikki's over there cooking, and you're going to love her. Her link is going to be below in my descriptions. I forgot what I was about to say next. Okay, but with that being said, let's make a peach cobbler pound cake. Man, I'm admit, first time making it, never heard of it, but guess what? It got my two favorite things, peach cobbler and pound cake. It's kind of a twist, not, you know, so you don't have the dough that you do for the peach cobbler, because I guess that would be what? The cake. So you're going to need items like this. I have 2 cans of peaches, and they were, let me get the sizes, 15.25, so 15 ounces cans of peaches. I have 2 right here. I'm not going to be using both peaches, but I do have them in the bowl. I drained the juices off. You don't want the juice, too much liquid. I got some brown sugar, about 1/2 cup. I got baking powder, salt, all up in here. I got 5 eggs, 1/2 cup of shortening, some cinnamon, a cup of milk, some vanilla, some sugar. And guys, I done told you guys, I love putting instant pudding in my pound cake. It just does something to it. A box of instant pudding. So, what we gonna do first? We're gonna get started first. Of course, I am finally using my new mixer, you guys. So the unboxing, I'm finally using it. So, I use cake flour. You can use all-purpose flour. I prefer cake flour. 3 cups of cake flour. But we're not going to do that yet, because I don't got the bowl out for that. And then I don't got my butter, but we're going to start with the churning. Oh, I see churning like I'm making butter with the mixing. Well, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to add 3 cups. Did I hear something? I'm going to add 3 sticks of unsalted, salted, room temperature butter. And the shortening, we're going to mix together, and then we're going to add the sugar, then the eggs. But let me get that butter, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. It's been a while since I made a cake, so I'm bumbling all over the place. I need this, I need that, but I got it together. I got my 3 sticks of unsalted butter in my mixing bowl, and I got my bowl for my flour. 3 cups of flour, but we're not finished with that, because to that 3 cups of flour, we're adding baking soda, salt, right there. And then to that, we're also adding my instant pudding, vanilla. Make sure it's instant, not the cook and serve. And any brand, this is a Walmart brand, see? Any brand of instant vanilla pudding will do. And this is all what I call my dry ingredients. All in there. I just do it. I make my pound cakes different. That's why when they were selling really, really good. People saying how good my pound cakes was. I got all the special things I put in my pound cake, right? So that's to the side. Okay. Again, 3 sticks of unsalted, 3 sticks of room temperature butter, 1/2 cup. I use shortening in my pound cake. It's just something that I do. I've been doing it for years. And I use just like a stick of butter, 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup of shortening. It could be Crisco, it could be non-Crisco, it could be whatever you want. This is not a name brand shortening. I think it's also a Walmart shortening, you know? So yeah. And then, make sure this is locked. Lock that in. Okay. Down we go. And the blend away. And I'm just going to let this blend until it's nice and smooth. That's one thing I don't like about blenders. As soon as it went on there, see how everything got hooked up in them. And you know why? Because at the end of the day, I told you guys, it's been a minute. And guess what? I forgot to change over my whisk. I could use the whisk to get it nice and fluffy, then turn to my mixing paddle. So, yeah. I should have had my mixing paddle on here. But I'm going ahead and let it whisk to get nice and fluffy. And then we're going to switch the paddles up. And remember to always push your sides down while you know everything's getting incorporated. So I ain't put my paddle on. Man, I said it's been a minute. It's like a blooper. Yo, I don't make me cake for the first time. I don't need this whisk. I need my paddle. Let's change this up. Yes. You gotta knock it off. Look at that. That's not what I want to do. The video all over the place. But guess what? The result's going to be good. Take that off. Knock all my stuff off. Sit that right on there. Because guess what? We don't need a whisk. That's what we need. We need the paddle. Girl, what was your brain thinking? She don't know. Now, there we go. And push them sides in. As that come together. And that's blending your butter and your shortening together, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm blending my butter and my shortening together. I'm going to get in here, push these sides down, because I want to add, see it's getting blended just the way I want it. I want to add what? My 3 cups, yes. I didn't never tell you this is a cake for anybody who's trying to lose some weight. This is a cake that's like you're trying to indulge, okay? I'm going to give me another cup here, because I need 3 cups of sugar. This is a pound cake. Look it up. Oh my God, too much sugar. If you're a baker, you know it's a pound cake. So we need 3 cups of sugar going into this pound cake. Oh, I hate when oh my, look at me. My sugar, look, somebody cut the sugar bag. Making me make a mess. 3 cups of sugar. Yes, and it's gonna get everywhere. So I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. And guys, I go back and look at the video. Because I believe it was a guard to this. But I'm thinking I made an accident, threw it in the trash or misplaced it because I can't find it. I'm adding my 3 cups of sugar. A lot of things, I tell you guys, I don't measure. But when it comes to baking, you have to. Because baking is like a science. And you got to get it down, packed and correct. I hate when they tear the sugar up overall. So we're going to let this come together. Get nice, light, and fluffy. And once that get nice, light, and fluffy, remember to go in, stop, push down your sides with your spatula. And then we're going to be back and we're going to add the eggs and the vanilla. And once this get light and fluffy, we come back and add the eggs and vanilla. Okay guys, look at my cake mix. This is not the cake mix. This is the butter and shortening. See how nice and fluffy it is? I'm going to scrape down the sides. Look how fluffy that is. Nice. That's how you want it, nice and fluffy. Now I'm going to scrape down these sides. Because guess what? Ooh, I'm going to add the eggs. Some people use 6 eggs. I'm not changing up. My pound cakes come out perfect. I had some people make my pound cakes. They say it come out perfect. I use only 5 eggs. Now, I normally don't deshell them before, but I did it. Going in with 1 egg at a time. and just let it mix up. And after you get all mixed up, you want everything to get incorporated. You guys probably can't even hear me, so I'm just going to do the eggs. And you can just watch. Egg number 2. So far, you know, it's 3 sticks of unsalted room temperature butter, a half a cup of shortening, 5 eggs, 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of baking salt. Not baking, I said baking salt. There's such thing as baking salt. Half a teaspoon of salt, and also a pack of instant vanilla pudding. This is my cake, and we're just gonna let this do what it do. Now while that's mixing, I love vanilla. I love to use pure vanilla, guys. And I love that Madagascar bourbon vanilla, but since I haven't been baking in a while, I haven't had it, so I just gotta get me some. But until then, get you some pure vanilla. When it comes to baking, no imitation at all. Ooh, I'm gonna speed it up just a little to incorporate that vanilla, the rest of them eggs. You don't want to overbeat your batter. I'm gonna turn it off. Again, you're constantly always pushing down the side. Now, at this point, it's ready for the flour. We're going to do the flour a little bit at a time. We're not going in all willy-nilly with the flour and everything. This is my dry mix. I'm mixing all my dry ingredients together. I'm right-handed. Oh, yeah. It's a stove, y'all. Y'all see the new stove? I told you. Whew, this thing was a work to get them people to bring this thing. I hate doing it a little bit of time. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I like to do because it's so in the way. I'm going to lift it up and take the same cup, add in some flour. Let it sit there. Let it come down. And let it mix. We're going to be making some cakes. The holiday is coming. At the very end is when I'm scrape down. Let me see if I can do it this way. Yeah. Get all that up in there. Just pour some a little at a time. We're going to scrape this bowl down, the mixing bowl, down at the end. Now I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. And to my pound cake, I'm adding some milk. I add in about a cup of milk. I'm going to do that real slow. And it's going to churn. I say churn like I'm making butter or something. What's up with me? And see how it's all coming together? Some people don't add any liquids to their pound cakes. I use whole milk. I use, turn it up a little. I use whole milk. I use buttermilk. Yeah. I always add a little liquid. I know to pound cake, the dough nice and stiff, but guess what? Your kitchen your way, my kitchen my way. Alright, I don't want to over beat it. Let's go in. Guys, look, this is what your batter should look like. And just scrape everything down. Just scrape everything down. That milk is pretty much what everything together. Creamy and silky. This thing is in my way, but look at that. That's your batter. That's what I'm working with. My batter is done. I'll be back. Let me prepare the peaches. Okay, guys, remember to preheat your oven. It's going to preheat up to 350 because I put it on bake, but this cake is going to cook on 325 for 90 minutes. That's an hour and 30 minutes. You hear it take a few minutes. Okay, cinnamon. I like cinnamon. I'm going to say it's going to take about maybe 4 teaspoons to get your peaches nice and covered, make them smelling good. But drain it, because while sitting here, guess what? Juice came off the peaches. So you're going to have that juice in here. But yeah, look at your peaches. And I'm not using all these peaches because I'm saving some for the top. Look at that. Ooh, I lost a peach. So nice and cinnamon peaches. Okay. This is what I do. I use this. The spray can. I like it. I use it. You know, back in the day, what our grandmothers knew. But somebody came up with this, and guess what? I love it. Gonna take my peaches. See how I got some of the juices in it? And surround them. And I might use all of them. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Ooh, them peaches smell good. Peach cobbler pound cake? What do you say? I say yes. Y'all hope this thing come out right. But guess what? One thing about baking is that if you mess up, you just do it again. Probably not the same day, but do it again. We're going to keep doing it till you get it perfect. Take some brown sugar. Like I told you, this cake is not saying you're on a diet. You're not saying you're on a diet with this cake, okay? That's why I say it reminds me of pineapple upside down cake. And I'm not sprinkling, this was a half a cup of brown sugar, but guess what? I'm not sprinkling all of it. At least I don't think I am. Look at that. That's what this would look like. Now, okay guys, we're back. Wait a minute. Look at that. That look good without the cake mix, right? We going in with the cake mix. And see, even though I use milk, you still get that stiffness with pound cake, like a pound cake's supposed to be. And it's going right on top of here. And my oven has preheated. Again, you preheat your oven. It's going to preheat to 350. But before you place that cake in there, turn that oven down to 325. Guys, remember, I'm telling you. Because it's going to take 90 minutes for this thing to cook, to be done, to be what? Amazingly good. This is a peach cobbler pound cake. The holidays is coming. Hey, you might could do this with apples. An apple pound cake. Guys, yeah, because you could cut up some apples, cook them on top of the stove with some cinnamon and butter and brown sugar. Then place them in the bottom. Oh, we may have to experiment on that. And see, guys, what I don't want to do, just because when you make a pound cake, it's a lot. My cake have to rise. Unless you have a deeper pan than this. You see, I got a little bit of mix left over. Ooh, I gotta find it. This is gonna rise. And I don't want it to overflow because I want it to be perfect. So, you can take this little bit of mix, throw it into some cupcake liners, make some cupcake pound cakes. Not sure. That's what I'm going to do. Do something with it. It's not going to waste. Okay, this is going in my oven, 325 for 90 minutes. Oh, I got to turn the oven down. Let me turn my oven down 325, guys. Temperature control. 325. It goes in the middle rack. And let her cook. We'll be back when she's ready. I'm about to clean all this up. Okay, Soul Squad, look at that cake. Look at the ooze. Look at the peach juice. I gotta clean my oven out. Look at that. So, this out the oven. I let it sit about 15 minutes. And we're going to get some powdered sugar going on. I told you, this cake is sweet. It's indulging. You ain't making it every day. But I never had a cake stick before. But you guys, it's so gooey right here. I just want to make sure. And you see why I didn't use that what's that stuff called? All the batter. Look how this cake had the thing risen. Man, y'all. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I'm actually doing a flip here with you guys. Ooh, and the edges of this hat. Now give me some use this while it's sitting here. Y'all ready? Oh my god. We praying to the cake gods, okay? I don't even want to lift it. Y'all ready? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, that's what the greasing of the pan. I got one. Only lost one, boo. And it's going right there. Look at that. Only lost one. Yes. Ooh, the smell. Oh, when I tell you the house smell good, Mama Jackie got here. She said, ooh, what you making it smell good. Look at that. Look at that. Now, you want to take, while it's hot, a couple of things you need to do. Just take a little bit of your brown sugar. Just give it that extra oomph. Because it's going to melt on there. Just a little bit. That's it. That's all. Put this back right here. You got your powdered sugar right here, right, guys? I'm going to tell you, save some of your peach juice. It's making your powdered sugar. It's making your icing. You use milk, you use water, but I'm going to stick to the flavors that I got going on here. There's a couple of tablespoons. You can't tell me. I'm looking at it. The whole house smells wonderful. And you want to make this as loose as possible, just because it's going to be like a drizzle that you put on here. So I'm going to add a little bit more peach juice. You're making a drizzle. Look at that. Get them lumps out of there. And I don't never have my phone on dessert. This remind me to start doing everything else. Let me see who's calling. Here. See, it's New Life Journey, y'all. What's up, New Life Journey? I'm recording. So don't say nothing. You don't want nobody to hear. And I'm going to call you back. Okay? Oh, it says still connecting. So guess what? I'm talking to myself. And that's a quick pause. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Oh, Thank you, Josh. So, I want it thin. So I want to drizzle. And yes, you're going to put it on here while it's hot. And here it is. This is a peach cobbler, guys. A peach cobbler pound cake. Where they do that at? They doing that over here in SoulfulT kitchen. And guess what? They're going to be doing it over there in your kitchen. As much as you want. Guys, I don't even want to cut it because it's too hot. It is. It's too hot to cut. But this thing look amazing. It came out great. Peach cobbler pound cake. Hope you guys love this recipe. Till next time, like, share, subscribe. Get your pound cake on. The holidays is coming. Hit that bell to be notified. In the description below. Oh yeah, my son be doing all over the side. Oh yeah, and guys, forget Tennessee Nikki. Go check out her videos. And don't forget to get your flour And the description below, mild spicy. Tennessee Nikki, the description below, YouTuber over there creating, cooking, doing her thing.